Audio Jungle.
Vande Rishi Parampara. I'd like to call your attention to one of the verses from Bhagavan Geetha. To be precise, it's from chapter number 5, verse 18. This verse is associated with casteism or human segregation with positive notes. There is a strong reason why I quote this verse today. In recent years, the casteist allegations against Hinduism is getting stronger day by day among the anti-Hindu campaigners. Whoever speaks against Hinduism, they unfailingly quote Manu and some cherry-picked verses from Manusmriti. They believe that Manusmriti is the major Hindu scripture beside Ramayana and Mahabharata. If there is one Manusmriti to speak in favor of casteism, that is Jatiyavad. On the other hand, there are 1,000 scriptures to speak against casteism or human disintegration in Hindu Dharma. अगर एक मुकद्दस किताब जातीयवाद को हिमायत पर है तो दूसरी ओर 1000 से ज़्यादा मुकद्दस किताबों एकात्मवाद यानी वननेस कॉन्शियसनेस को मुकम्मल तौर पर हिमायत करते हैं. What are the scriptures that the anti-Hindu activists never quoted or not even heard of? The 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, Upanishads, Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Darshanas, Smritis, Puranas, 18 Mahapuranas, and 18 equal number of Upapuranas. That's 18 Upapuranas, Kalpashastra, and etc., etc. And let's close this list with Bhagavad Geetha. Now, let's cast a cursory glance at verse number 18, chapter 5 of Bhagavad Geetha. That's Gita 5, chapter 5, verse 18. The verse reads like this: Vidya Vinaya Sambanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Shaphakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. Pandita Samadarshinaha. This is the last line of the verse. Let's begin from the last. Pandita is a scholar or a learned person who has attained a spiritual and material knowledge, or rather we can say that secular knowledge. Samadarshana, meaning having an equal view of other creations. All the creatures should be viewed and treated on the same par. That is Samadarshana. Lord Krishna says that a Pandita, that's a scholar, should treat a Brahman, that's a Vedic scholar, a cow, Gavi, an elephant, Hastini, a dog, Shuni, and a dog eater, Shapak, alike in the same manner. They should be treated alike. All should be treated in the same manner. Now it's evidently clear that there is no difference between a Brahman and a cow. There's no difference between a Brahman and an elephant, a Brahman and a dog, and a Brahman and a dog eater. They are alike. There's no difference. All the creations are same. The simple reason for this is because it is the same divinity or Chaitanya that resides in all the creations. Same divinity, Chaitanya. We say Chaitanya in Sanskrit, that resides in all the creations. One divinity is in multiple bodies. It can be the bodies of humans, or it could be the bodies of even the animals. And that is the reason why we say Namaste when we meet each other. Suppose if I meet you, I say Namaste. It means that the divinity in me is greeting the divinity in you. The divinity in me is greeting the divinity in you. That's the meaning of Namaste or Hari Om Tat Sat. If you don't understand this basic nature of divinity, Hindu divinity, then you're not a scholar. You are a fool. You're spiritually ignorant. You're spiritually blind. So this is the strongest weapon. This verse is the strongest weapon against any kind of racism, any kind of casteism, any kind of human disintegrating, any kind of segregation. And this verse, that is from Bhagavad Geetha 5:18, abrogates all of the previous verses if they are there in the other scriptures of Hinduism, and if it contained the element of disintegrity, casteism, segregation, then it automatically get abrogated by this verse. So that's the strength of this verse. This is the strongest weapon against any sort of disintegrity. Thank you for watching. Namaste.